Alrighty, guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Alright, Courtney, I'm not even going to try and pronounce your last name because I know I'm going to friggin' screw it up something fierce, so you can forget that. Anyway, alright, Courtney, she shall remain Courtney. Courtney went ahead and purchased a console off the website from us, and here it is, it's all good to go. Alright, we got it all done. It's a Trinity, got an HV3 in it, 250 gig drive, okay, up on line servers, along with a 10-day trial of the Purge 4 GTA 5. You've also got BO2, MW3, and Ghost Offhosts, College Football Revamped. GSC menus for BO2, which is Jiggy and Sentinel. And you have the repack of Smod's Goldeneye. Okay? So anyway, it's all done, ready to go. We're going to boot it up. Okay? Now, if you've been in the modding scene for a while, you all know about Xbox Unity and all that. Okay? That's where we get our title artwork and stuff like that. Well, the website was down today for some crazy reason. I don't know why, but it was. And what happened is it's propagating now. So I was able to download artwork and all that kind of good stuff, okay? And it all worked out pretty good, okay? Except for one little thing, though. Certain titles, okay, just didn't download, okay? You know, I mean, but what you can do is you can refresh the artwork, okay? And everything will be fine. You know, it's not a big deal. It's just that some of the artwork is not there for the game titles. All right, because obviously they did some maintenance on the website, and now it's propagating back, so life is good. All right, so, you know, just give it some time, and Aurora and all that, they will be able to update the title artwork and everything. I spoke with Gavin Darkglider, and he sent a message to Master Rowan about all that stuff and everything else, so pretty much should be good to go. So anyway, I'm sorry about the sound, but like I said, I got this HDMI stripper because I got a new monitor here. It doesn't have speakers, and it doesn't work. Don't buy this thing from Amazon, whatever you do. It's junk. I'm sending it back. Alright, so anyway, okay, look. Let me sync up a controller here. Alright? And now what we'll do is I'm going to give you a quick tour of this crazy thing, okay? So, here's what we got here, alright? Xbox 360 games, okay, as you can see. We start off with Advanced Warfare. We work our way through. Alright, and as you can see, all the famous titles that we all know, love, and play. They're all there, every single one of them. Alright, now, Xbox Live Arcade. Alright, you got a mind-boggling amount of arcade games, okay, as you can see. Alright, that should keep you busy for a while. Okay, now our Homebrew section. Now, this is what I mean by the artwork. As you can see, it's propagating from different websites, okay, and it's really easy to refresh the artwork. All you got to do is just hit Y, and then bring it down, refresh artwork. Alright, and if the website responds, you'll see kilobytes per second going down. Now, they're doing maintenance on the website, so that isn't going to happen until they get the website fully up and Unity back online, which is, you know, not a big deal, but they're just working on it, okay? So anyway, here's where your tools reside, okay, all that kind of good stuff. You got Flash 360, Dash Launch, XM360, XX menu, Xbox 360 dashboard, Voice Changer 360, classic games. You got a couple classic games on there. You got Tony Hawk's Thug 2, and you got Halo 2. Those are original Xbox games. And then you have your emulators. Okay, you got FCUX, which is a NES emulator. You got SNES 360. You got MAME. You got Genesis Plus 360, and Game Boy Advance, and back to FCUX. All right. Now, to get to the original dashboard, go to your Homebrew section right here. Go to Xbox 360 dashboard. Hit the A button. Hit it again. It's going to start up. And as you can see, there you are. Hello again. I'm not even trying to pronounce your name. I'm just not, okay? It's just not going to happen, all right? So anyway, shut up, Tyler. Okay, just shut up, man. Okay, hey, Aiden, how are you? Don't pay attention to Tyler. He's just a mouthy little Okay, anyway, yeah, got it? Good, okay? So you're online, okay? And then, of course, I'm going to show you our beautiful eyeball policing HUD, all right? Over in our fifth tab, we got our BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, Modern Warfare 3 cheats, Modern Warfare 2 cheats, okay? To disable the cheat, so it's not on, just hit A. And then to enable, hit A. They always come on when you start up the console, alright? So, we'll bring this back to FSD Dash, alright? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up a profile on here that I have. Alright, here we go. Okay. Now, alright, let me load up my profile right here. Tyler, one word. You just go right on ahead. Just one freaking word, man. Just one. I'm waiting. Okay? I'm waiting. I'm gonna beat him. Okay? That's what did I do? I'll tell you what you did. You just opened your mouth. That's what you did. Okay. Obviously, we've got a network issue here. Okay. So what we'll do is we will plug this thing in. Sorry about that. It happens. These things. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. I just want to sign in. So, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let me plug this thing in and reset the DNS. These things, they do this all the time, unfortunately. And because I've been playing with it on the network, trying to get it to download all the title artwork and everything else, it's just being a nightmare. So, tell you what, I just redid that. Let me see if I can log in now. Oh boy, I'm telling you. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens. Hold on. Sorry about this. It figures, it's been nothing but a nightmare today. Thanks to the network. I love you. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that, dang it. Okay, let me do this here. Alright, let me show you some mods here, okay? What we'll do, alright, first thing we'll do, Ncaa Football 14. Alright, this will clear up in a second, don't worry about that now. It'll start, and as you can see, it doesn't start like EA Sports. It starts with this. It's a College Football Revamped Mod. It is fully installed. You got a roster on there. What I suggest that you do, though, is go to the GitHub. Google College Football Revamped, okay, GitHub. And it has all the instructions and everything. So if you want to download more rosters, custom rosters, gameplay, all that kind of good stuff, you go there, and the links are there. There's clear instructions how to do it, and it works really good. Okay, you won't have any problems that way. This is the latest version, by the way. This is V8, so it's the latest version. Alright, so just if you need to update it or whatever, that's the website that you go to. Okay, that's the GitHub that you go to. Alright, so anyway, let it load, and I'm going to show you. There we are. Okay, so we got Play Now, of course, and you got your exhibition team, mascot matchup, all that kind of good stuff. That's all there. Alright, your dynasty, your road to glory, your team management, your settings, your 2013 season, 2020 season, actually. Okay, as you can see. That's and then, of course, I did the custom roster for you. All right, my NCAA Legacy, and, of course, the EA Sports Extra, College Football Revamped. All right, so everything is all done, and pretty much it's good to go. Just load your live profile, put it on here, and you can go play and have a blast. It's got all the latest team jerseys, helmets, and all that crap, okay? So, we'll exit, and we'll get back to here. Yes, I want to exit, thank you. Alright, now, this is going to bring us back to FSD Dash. And I'll show you a little bit of GTA 5, okay, with Purge 4.0 and 3.9 on there. Alright, so now, here we go. Alright, we're going to go to Xbox 360 games. Okay, as you can see, I got a different IP now. Okay, so anyway, alright, let's go on over to GTA 5. There we are. Okay, play that, hit that. Okay, GTA 5 is going to start up. We're going to get a notification, okay, with a text box, okay? Now, when that pops up, all right, what we're going to do is we're going to select D-pad left and X, because we want a default 3.9 to D-pad left and X, because Purge opens with right D-pad and right stick, okay, that's static, and if you set the controls to the same controls as that, look out, you're going to wind up with a mess on your hands. So, two different menus, okay, so we want two separate controls to open it up right now, okay? Purge 3.9 is the older menu. Purge 4.0 is the newer menu. All right, and he just did an update to his beta and testing it right now. Thank God, and everything is going pretty smoothly. So, like, it's good. So we're going to load up, and we're going to load into a game save that's on here that I got on here. Okay. Now, when we do, all right, I'm going to show you some cute little things with this thing. Okay. So hopefully, put him in a timeout. Yeah, put him in a. Oh my God! Pronounce it. Hey, Rasmo, how are you, man? With the Ethernet, yeah. Aiden, I'll do that too. Definitely. Aiden, yes, I do. Well, actually, Lorraine Meadows Rhodes owns Alliance, but that's my wife, so yeah. So we're kind of partners, okay? So, kind of. She's gonna slap me, okay? She hears this video, she's gonna slap me. Alright, look, it's 4.0. We're gonna close that out right now, okay, by hitting right D-pad and right thumbstick, okay? We're gonna open up 3.9. There you are. Now, this is the older menu, okay? So, let me get a little bit better of a screen here. There we go. Alright, so, I'm not used to this monitor. It's bigger than the other one. Okay, you got your quick start options, you know, God mode, all this stuff, super ragdoll, super jump, all that stuff, creator mode. You know, it's just the older menu, that's all. You got your quick options, drift mode, Spider-Man mode, you know, all that kind of good stuff. Alright, your teleport locations, you know, so on and so forth. Online players, recovery options, character bodyguard menu. I can't wait for him to put the Tony stun gun stripper back in there. Okay, alright, that's really cool. You got your weapons options, of course, object options, vehicle options, Los Santos customs, misc options, Purge wheel, so on and so forth, okay? What I'm going to do, though, is I want to set back the time a little bit, so that way we can see what the hell's going on here. Alright, so we'll make it a little daylight. There we go. Alright, now, we'll close out 3.9. Alright, and we'll go on outside, and we have a nice, bright, sunny day. Yes, beautiful day to smell cordite in the air, definitely, okay? And now what we'll do is we'll open up 4.0. There it is, okay? There it is! There it is! Glitch, okay. Quick start mod, God mode, yeah, we'll give self all weapons, infinite ammo, super punch, super run, super jump, super swim. No ragdoll, and don't bother me on a freaking phone, alright? Now, your quick options, okay? Go off the radar, that's GTA Online only. Slow mode, that's pretty much self-explanatory. Slows everything down, okay? Clean pen, if you get shot, you can clean yourself up. Invisible pen, self-explanatory. Invisible vehicle, self-explanatory. Alright? Drone mode, up and away in my beautiful but beautiful drone. Yes, now, what we can do here with drone mode is, you can teleport to the target zone, and wherever you place that little X, well, that's where you're going to be. Here, up here, in a pool, okay? Back here, watching the neighbor's wife strip, you know? That'll get you in trouble. And then over here, okay? So pretty much you teleport anywhere you want, okay? Now, air superiority. It sounds just like what it does, okay? Like, right here, okay? See, you can just blow cars up and do whatever you want. See what I'm saying? You blow people's pools up, you know, their homes, you know, that kind of good stuff. But hell, I can blow myself up. No big deal, see? And that's because I'm in God mode. Now, if I wasn't in God mode, I would be very, very funny looking right now. Okay? But anyway, that's air superiority, okay? Now, you have fast missiles, and then you have slow missiles, so you're able to watch them go on in there. Very dramatic, yes. So, RC car mode, okay, that's remote control cars that you're in or you tag, like, let's say you have somebody online, okay, and you tag your vehicle, well, you can control it from the sky, okay, works really good, alright, if you're in a vehicle, you can remote control it from the sky as well, alright, creator mode, vehicle spawner, yeah, you can put all kinds of stuff everywhere, okay, like, here, put that right on top of that fire dude, yeah, that crushed him, okay, and you make a supercar pileup if you want, doesn't matter, alright, well, we'll get out of there, okay. Now, PTFX corner, of course, you know, all that kind of good stuff. So, that's pretty much strong mode. Now, we'll back out of here, okay? Now, yeah, here I am. Okay, so now my player, of course, you have, you know, Pony, which gives you wild balance and everything else. So you could actually, when other people are online, when you're in a session or whatever, well, pretty much you can look at their wild balance and everything and decide to mug them or not, okay? Or kill them or whatever it is you want to do. Because there's an all-player when you're online, okay? Now, teleport locations. Every freaking teleport location and then some that's in Los Santos. There you go, okay? Then you can spawn ahead 10 foot into the nearest vehicle, into a personal vehicle, alright? So on and so forth. Now, recovery options, GTA Online only. Character options, okay, this is a fun one, okay? You can stash your own pet variation, model changer, okay? Now, Courtney, I don't want you to think any less of me, but I'm in touch with my feminine side, okay? So, there I am. Look at me rock that dong, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm looking good, yeah. Shake it, don't break it, yeah, there you go. Look, there goes the doggy. Ah! Okay? So anyway, oh, I always wanted a set of them. Heavy. Alright, so anyway. As you can see, you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with this thing, okay? Anyway, yeah, we'll, back out of there. Okay, you can spawn random components. You can randomize the components, which are the things that are on them or whatever, okay? Component prop editor, you can edit everything. The face, the mask, the hair, the torso, the legs. You can give her thunder thighs if you want, okay? It doesn't really matter, okay? You know? Give her anything you want. Your torso, you can make it big, you can make it small. You can do anything, okay? Right, left, up, down, and all that. See, it's got sub-menus on it. So, if it's drawable, texture, and a palette, well, you can change it, okay? Hats, glasses, and ears. Very good. Yeah. Genealogy Editor. if you want to mess with your genes, okay, like your DNA, like your DNA and all that kind of good stuff, well, you can set the blend for parents, adjust the head shape. I mean, you know, whatever you want to do, you can do. Skin color, whatever. It's all good. Okay, then we can restore the original, and then of course we have animations, okay? Ambient animations, okay, one of my favorites. This one right here. Yeah! Buns of Steel! Look at him go. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Crack kills. Okay, so anyway, we'll stop that. Okay, now. Alright. We got fluid animations, where I'm feeling kind of sick. You know, kind of walking around, kind of trip. Man, how the heck are you getting around in those skills being drunk as fuck? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, we're back out of there. Okay? And then, of course, we've got one of my newest favorites that I really love, World Human Yoga. That's the reason why. Okay? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. But see, she's spreading her arms. Yes. The breastages are moving. The buns of steel are up in the air. Life is good. Okay? All right. Yeah. Okay. We'll get out of there. Okay. I think I've marred you enough psychologically. Okay, all right. Now you got pet options. You got pet spawner. Okay, well you can spawn whatever you want. You know, cop, whatever. But you know me, and you know how this is gonna work, right? So I can't go anywhere without my harem of strippers. Okay, including bikini chicks and the lost hollow, the lost slut. Okay, and a hoe with a skirt up. Okay. Now you can easily get rid of them too. All right, because as you can see, you can go to the editor. And you see the little arrow on top there? Well, that's the peg that you're going to get rid of. Okay, you can delete all of them. You can delete one of them. Like, no, I don't want to delete that one. Yeah, that one's good. Okay, we'll delete that one. We can teleport to it, or we can delete it, and it's gone. Okay, see what I'm saying? All right. Vehicle options. That's all your engines, armor, updates, your your tires, smoke, all that crap. You can change colors, do whatever you want to do. Los Santos Customs, that's the spawn stuff and everything else. And then we have the weapons option menu. One of my favorites, okay? And the reason being is because we have what's called a gravity gun, okay? And when one of your strippers gets out of line, well, you just grab hold of her like that. See? You throw her up in the air. Whoops-a-daisy. Yeah, there you go. Ah, so, you don't want to freaking pay me, huh? Ah, you want to take my money, huh? There you go. And we'll bash her down onto the ground, and then we'll throw her underneath some cars and everything. She works real good as a weapon, too, as you can see. Okay, pretty much, yeah, here she comes. Yep, there she goes, okay? See, underneath cars, everything else, yeah, bring her around. She can mess up a fire truck, too, pretty good. You know, so on and so forth, okay? See what I'm saying? So, you know, yep, see, flipped over the fire truck almost. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, there you go. All right, now, see, works good. Now, when you're done with her, okay, all you got to do is just throw her up in the air and just let her go. She'll come down sooner or later. Everything will be fine. See, there she goes. Bam. Okay? Alright? So on and so forth. Gravity gun. Also works very, very well for vehicles, too. Okay? You throw it up in the air and let it go. Okay? So on and so forth. Then, of course, we'll turn off this. And then we got Tony's Stripper Flinger. Okay? Now, this one here, when you're out of bullets, well, just grab hold of the left trigger, hold it in, and let them fly. Okay? Using the right trigger. See? Works real good, too. Okay, very, very velocity. It's got a lot of velocity behind it. You can mess up some shit. You know, especially people. Okay? So anyway, as you can see, it beats up a fire truck pretty good. Alright, so, yeah, Tony's Stripper Flinger. There you go. And then, of course, you got the force field, where anywhere that you walk, anybody that's in your vicinity in so many feet, everything will blow the hell up, except for God Mode cars, which those are, because I spawned them. But as you can see, the fire trucks and everything else, they all blow up. Everything just blows up and moves out of the way. So, force field. Okay? We'll get out of there. Alright? Misc options, protections, menu options. You can size it up. Pretty easy. Make it bigger, make it smaller, whatever you want to do with it. So on and so forth. Okay? And we'll get out of there. Okay? Creator mode. There's a bunch of stuff on here. Draw debug lines, disable ped reactions, show tag entity info card, raycast debug mode. There's all kinds of crazy stuff in here. You know. Have fun with that one. I still have yet to figure that one out, okay? And we'll get out of there, okay? My stash stuff, well, that's all your paint palettes, your ped variations, and teleports, okay? Beta options, and then show frames per second. So pretty much that's 4.0 in a nutshell. So you can have fun with that, you know? Like I said, I know I do. Anyway, okay, we're done. Let's get out of here, okay? Here we go. Now, okay. Alright. Right now, Courtney's not saying too much because she's probably scratching her head going, what the hell did I buy? Okay, now. Alright. Now, look. Okay. Now, just to show you here. Alright. Okay. We're going to use BO2. Alright, BO2. Why? Because there's two menus on it that are specific to BO2. Alright. So, it's GSC menus, Jiggy, and Sentinel. Now, our Offhosts also works for, the mentioned games, Ghost, MW3, Advanced Warfare, all that crap, okay? It all works for them. No problems there, alright? It works the same way. D-pad left to open the menu, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close the menu, okay? But Jiggy has its own set of controls and everything, and I'm going to show you what they are and everything. Let me go over here. Alright, let me start up BO2 here. You'll see where it says BO2 Black Ops 2 is bypassed, okay, which is good. Alright, and pretty much it's going to start up. You can start it any which way you want. It doesn't matter. Okay, now we're going to boot, and we're going to boot into BO2. And then what we're going to do is we're going to play a local game. Okay, so, here we are. We're at the main menu, we're going to push start, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to multiplayer. Okay, so, here we are, good. We'll go here. Now, you'll see BO2 sheets loaded. And BO2 will be bypassed once again because we're running a different XCX actually. Alright, and we're going to go down to local. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to set up some bots here. It's crash test dummies. Alright, we're back out of there. We're going to start the match. Jiggy, holding left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. A to select, X to back out. Okay? For the Offhosts, like I said, this works for all of them that's in the guide. Okay? So every one of these that's in the guide right here, they're all the same. Okay? They are all the same. So, alright. I got it there. Now, we're going to go ahead, we're going to open up. D-pad left to open the Offhost, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close it. So we'll start the match. I'm going to start it off with Jiggy first, okay? Just to enable God mode and everything else so I don't get my face blown off. And we're going to start the match here, okay? I'm going to give you a quick little tour of this thing and what this thing does. Alright, now, pick a weapon. Now, hold in left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick, there's Jiggy. Alright? We're going to use A to select. We're going to go to quick mods, and we're going to use quick mods for right now. Alright? Now, if you set up a session by yourself, if you want to use Jiggy online, you have to set up the session by yourself, go into the session, go down here to host only, okay, and then force the host. Hit A to force the host, okay? So that way then, when you're online, you're always the host, and you can pull up this menu and use it online, okay? Now, the off-host, you don't have to do that for, alright? The off-host, just go, no big deal. Alright, so, okay, well, we're back out of here now, and what we'll do is we'll mod some stuff here, like bullets, okay? We'll use some swarms and some grenades and some hunter killers, and, let's use some dog bullets, what the hell. Oh yeah, and some flare bullets, okay? Then you also have equipment bullets that you shoot, and you can get C4, concussion, shock charges, all that kind of good stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff on here, okay? So, you have fun with that one. Alright, so anyway, okay, now we'll back out of here, okay, by hitting X. Alright, and then we'll back out of here. Now what we'll do is we'll open up the Offhost with D-pad left, there it is. X to select, we'll turn all this crap on right here. Okay? Aimbot menu, we'll turn that on screen. And we'll do this and this and this. ESP, you can shoot me all you want, I'm in God mode, buddy. Okay, so, and we'll use snap lines. Now, okay, so, we'll back out of here. And when you have someone irritating like this, you just blast them in the face. Just like that. See? Works really good, I promise. We'll get some air here. Alright, and then we'll go up here. And then pretty much we will blow up everything in sight and then some. Okay? Now, as you can see, I've got a nice little vantage point right here. Okay? And pretty much everybody's going to die. Okay? So, there you go. And the dogs on the ground is going to eat them. Because when you shoot bullets, well, the dogs come around and start killing everything. Now, when in doubt and you want to piss everybody off, just go to aimbot, go to unfair aimbot. And now you shoot through schools and pretty much victory is yours. And you just pissed off everybody in the freaking lobby. Alright? So, don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay? This is just so wrong. Okay? In so many ways. Okay? But anyway, as you can see, just for demonstration purposes, it works really good. Okay? It's been around for a long time. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you zombies right after this cutscene ends here. And we're going to go in there and I'm going to show you how to mod zombies with Sentinel menu. Okay? I like to give you a little bit of information, just enough to become dangerous, okay? So anyway, we'll back out of here. Yes, we'll leave the lobby. We'll back out of here. We'll go right directly to zombies, okay? Now, I have to snap on. Jesus. Okay. Alright, so anyway, there we are. Okay. We'll go down to a local game right here and we'll start zombies. There's a COVID-19 infected Earth. Alright. And we'll go ahead, we'll hit that. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead. We'll do transit. Okay. Now, Sentinel. Holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. That'll bring up the Sentinel menu. X to select. Right thumbstick to back out. I know there's a lot of commands there that I'm telling you, but you're going to get used to it. It's just a bunch of muscle memory, okay? You know, and I said muscle. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Yeah. So it's a bunch of muscle memory, okay? And pretty much this is how you mod on zombies, okay? You start the match. And there's other menus out there, too. You know, Jort, he sells Matrix menu, and it does all of these things, and it's a crazy menu. It's really cool. I think he wants like $50 for it. It's crazy because I mean it does all of the O2 series and everything, and it's got a whole ton of crap in it. All right. So anyway, here we go. All right, we're gonna start off. There's the instructions on this side for the Sentinel. Now, hold the left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. X to select. We're gonna turn God mode on, infinite ammo on, unlimited sprint. We're using X to select this stuff. Okay, double speed, no clip, and we'll do an aimbot. Okay. Now we'll back out of here by pressing it on the right thumbstick. Then we'll go to weapons menu and we'll get something with a little bit more bite, okay? We'll get a couple toys here. One of my favorites right there is a Symbol Monkey because he reminds me of me on cocaine, all right? And then, of course, we have a fully automatic RPG. That works really good. Just make sure you're in God mode. That's all I have to say about that, okay? And then once they get out, yeah, like this guy right here, okay? See, we can throw a Symbol Monkey at him, okay? And pretty much, yeah, they go towards the Symbol Monkey, see? There you go. He's a cute little toy. I just wish that they had sound because he's just so cute. See? Works really good, alright? And when in doubt, okay, just pull on the left trigger and push that and pretty much you got fully automatic RPG which destroys everything in sight and then some, okay? You know, so pretty much it all works pretty good, alright? So anyway, that's how you mod on zombies and everything, okay? And yeah, oh look, a buddy, how you doing? Alright? So anyway, there you go. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. All right, you get the fun menu. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, you got your zombies, your power-ups menu. Excuse me. Your zombies menu. You know, there's a bunch of stuff on here. You got power-ups, rounds menu, teleport menu, map mods, lobby mods, game settings, menu settings, players menu, all players menu, so on and so forth. Okay. So there's a ton of stuff on there. All right. So you have a black. Excuse me for a moment. Yeah. Okay. Don't have a head anymore, do you? Alright. So anyway, there you go. Alright. Now, we'll exit out of that. And we'll bring it back to FSD Dash. Okay. Hey, Tyler. Well, what's your question, man? Okay. Okay. Now, alright. So anyway, now that we got that all done, okay, now, we're at FSD, and now what I'm going to do here, all right, is I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time, okay? So, this is what we have to do, all right? Look, power the system off. Now, before when you get this thing, please, for the love of God, don't just power it on, because you're going to wind up with a mess on your hands if you do that, okay? Because you're not going to connect to the internet, and you're going to wind up with a mess. No. What we have to do here is simply this. When we first get the thing, all right? Pull the drive door, grab hold of the hard drive, pull it out. Then what I want you to do, I want you to power on the Xbox, okay? Now, when the system boots, all right, what's going to happen is it's going to go ahead and it's going to bring us to the original dashboard, okay? The original Xbox dashboard, all right? As you can see, we're starting up. We're going to sync a controller. Now, please, this is very important, like I said, otherwise you will be ripping your hair out wondering why it's not getting online, okay? So, once we get here, we're going to go up, we're going to go over, we're going to go to settings, we're going to go to system, and then we're going to go to network settings, okay? Now, as you can see, my Wi-Fi is already selected. Yours is going to pop up over here somewhere, okay? Now, when it does, what I want you to do, I want you to click on it, and then you're going to put your password in, and when you do that, it's going to automatically test the Xbox Live connection like this. We're looking for a check mark and 2 red X's. That's what we're looking for. And that's what we got. Okay? So, as long as you got a check mark there, we're good. If you've got a red X there, you better find out why your router's not letting your Xbox online on your local area network. That's a problem with your router. Okay? and whether you need to whitelist the MAC address on this thing, if you're running any kind of firewall or special security, that's the only thing that would stop it, okay? So if you're running WP2A, just like me with just a password, this is what you're going to get, and that's exactly what you need right there, okay? Nothing more, nothing less. There's a checkmark, 2 red X's, you're good to go, all right? Now, once that happens, power the console off, okay? And then what I want you to do, I hate background downloads, okay. Take the hard drive, slip it back in, it'll seat with a clip, just like that. And then put the drive door back on. Pull the power cord, please, for the love of God, pull the power cord and leave it out for 5 minutes, okay? If you don't leave it out for 5 minutes, you're going to wind up with DNS errors, it's going to get crazy on you, you're going to wonder why you can't connect, and all this other happy nonsense. You'll be connected to the internet, the server will give you a thumbs up, and so will Purge, but when you go to Xbox Live, it'll give you a DNS error, okay? So it's very important that you unplug this thing and leave it out for 5 minutes, okay? So leave that out for 5 minutes. Now, of course, I'm a glutton for punishment, so I'm going to plug mine back in because it's on the network. Now, supposedly, it is a Microsoft product, okay? Notice I said the word supposedly. Everything should go right because the DNS hasn't changed or anything like that, hopefully. All right, and it should let me online. But we're going to find out, okay? So pray for me, okay? That this works. Otherwise, sometimes I have to wait for 5 minutes. It's just the way that it is, you know? But anyway, once we're done there, then power the console on normally, okay? Now, once the console boots, okay, which it just did, it's a very fast booter, it runs really good, okay? Now, yeah, you do the same thing for the Ethernet, man. It's the same thing. The only thing you do is just test the connection. That's it. You don't have to wait for the Wi-Fi to propagate. You don't have to put a password in. Just test the connection. Then once you're done, then shut it down, okay? You know, and do like I said, 5 minutes. Wait for it to wait for the DNS to clear out, okay? So now we got our notifications from our, from the server and from Purge, and life is good because we're on the internet now, okay? That's a good thing, okay? Now what we're gonna do though is we're gonna go find out if we're on live, okay? And there's a way to do this. Okay, we go on over to the Homebrew section. Alright, and then we go to Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the A button, hit it again, and we should get a square that pops up, just like that. And there you are. Whatever that name is. Alright, you're on Alliance Live, welcome to Alliance Live. Okay, we got the square, that's good. That means that we connected to live, we got the DNS like this ran. Got it? Good. Okay, now, what you're going to do is you're going to go to download profile, okay? And what I want you to do is I want you to make a modder's profile. Do not put a retail profile on this thing because you will get it banned. Sooner or later, somebody will report you as a modder or whatever, and they will just, they'll report you, and your profile will get banned. You don't want to do that. So you make a modder's profile. Mod your retail profile from a distance. Leave it on your stock Xbox, okay? And you play with it that way. You mod it that way. But please, for the love of God, don't put it on here unless you don't care about it, okay? Because no matter what, I don't care what kind of server you're on, whatever, it don't take much to get a profile banned, okay? And it does happen, all right? So just a word of warning. And anybody that says, oh, no, I don't remember being banned on my server, yeah, that's bullcrap. Because if somebody reports a profile or a bunch of people report the profile, it will get banned. Regardless. Doesn't matter, okay? So please, don't put a retail profile on this thing. Go to xboxlive.com/live. Make yourself a modder's account. Use any silly name or whatever it is that you want to come up with. Okay, something that's going to be legal that Xbox will let you use. Okay, and then use Outlook for the credentials, and then make the profile. Then come back here. Okay, and when you do, you go to download the profile. Okay, and you click A, and it'll download. And what it will look like is this. Okay, we'll spin it around. You'll see the spinning circle of death. You'll see that you're up, you're online, you're live, there's a profile sign in, life is grand, okay? Now, if you have a problem downloading your profile, this is only if you have a problem downloading your profile. What I mean by that is, when it's downloading, if you're sitting here for 15 minutes and it hasn't downloaded, more than likely not, it's not going to download because it got corrupted, okay? So, there's a way to fix that on an RGH. It's very easy, alright? So what you would do is, if you're sitting here for 15 minutes and the damn thing didn't download, no big deal. Back out of that screen with the B button, come to this screen right here. Go up, go over. Go to settings, go to system. Okay? Then what I want you to do, go to storage. Alright? Then what I want you to do there is click on the storage device right there. Then what I want you to do is this right here. I want you to go down to profiles, and underneath this profile will be the profile that got corrupted during the download. I want you to highlight it with the D-pad, hit A, alright, and then hit delete and delete it right off the hard drive. Just get rid of it. It's no good. All right? Once you're done there, back out of here, back out of here, back out of here. Leave that highlighted right there. What I want you to do, you see that little Y button right there? It says device options. Well, you click it. Okay? Now what you do, you don't use that. You use that. Okay? Clear system cache. You're going to do it twice. Okay? So that's once. Yes. And then we're going to go ahead. Whoop. We're going to hit Y again. Clear system cache. One more time. That's it. Good. Now, back out of here, back out of here. Up, over. Okay? Social. Sign in, sign out. Re-download the profile. It will download. Once it downloads, everything is good. Hit the guide button. Go back to FSD. Okay? Now, once we get it back at FSD, there's a program that you're going to run on this thing when your profile is signed in and live and all that other happy nonsense. And you got to do this, okay? Listen. This is a one-shot deal, by the way. Okay? So, just to let you know, this is one shot that you have to do all this and then pretty much just turn the console on and go. Alright? Alright, so here we are. Homebrew section. I want you to go to XM360. Okay? And then I want you to hit that. Okay? And then start it up. It's going to scan the hard drive for all the downloadable content and all of your XBLA. Alright? Now, we have to validate it on the console, which means we have to hash it to this console and make sure that it's hashed properly to this console. Otherwise, you have all the DLC. Well, you never hash it to the console, so therefore, you ain't going to see it. So it's a security feature that Xbox implemented a while ago, and of course they figured that they were going to be cute, and someone who was probably 14 or 15 years old in the basement eating Doritos or whatever designed this little program, okay, to show Xbox that they can't be cute. Alright, so what we're going to do, go over here and unlock XBLA. That will unlock all of the Xbox Live Arcade files, okay, to your profile. Hit OK. Go to Show DLC. Click on that, okay? It shows the DLC. Unlock DLC. Hit it. It's going to unlock all the DLC files. Now, they're already unlocked to this profile on this console, okay? But you come here and you make sure that you unlock everything to your profile. Make sure it's unlocked regardless, okay? And then once you're done there, pretty much that's it. Now, exit the dash. Okay? I'm going to go back to FSD dash. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, okay, 3 other things that's very important that I need you to pay attention to, okay? Look. Alright, emulators, they play with the server, without the server, on or off, it doesn't matter, okay? We use Game Boy Advance for an example. Alright, we'll click on it, there it is, okay? We'll go ahead, we'll hit A at the games, there's all the ROMs for this one. MAME has over 7,000 ROMs, okay? So if you're into stand-up arcade games and stuff like that, you know, if you want emulators, well, you got it, okay? Now, right trigger page by page going down, left trigger page by page going up, D-pad down to select whatever you want to do. A to play the game, B for the main menu. Pretty simple, right? And if you want to adjust settings on the game, or enable cheats or anything like that, push in on both thumbsticks. It's going to give you a bunch of options, okay? So, there you go. We'll back out the main menu right there. We'll exit once we're done with it, and it'll bring it back to FSD dash. Classic games are a horse of another color. Classic games you cannot play on the Xbox 360 without putting it in bypass mode. Alright? You're going to wonder what the hell bypass mode is, and I'm going to show you what bypass mode is, for God's sake. Alright? So, if you try to run a game like a classic game right now with the server on and everything else, well, the end result is a big black screen with nothing. Not cool. Okay? So, we're going to put it in bypass mode. Bypass mode is simply this. Power off the console when you want to play a classic game. Okay? Okay. What we do, this is what we do. Power, eject, leave the tray hanging out until you reach FSD dash, okay? Not at the Xbox 360 logo, okay? No, not here. No, not there. Wait for it. Okay? Just wait for it, and you'll notice that no plugins come across the screen or anything like that. Okay? Fan speed picks up, FSD starts up, guess what? Now we're going to be in FSD. Now we close the tray. Okay? Grab hold of your controller. Go on over to the classic game that you wanted to play. Hit it. There's your logo. There's the original Xbox logo. There's the game starting up. And now it's going to load the game. And there you are. And now you're playing original Xbox games on an Xbox 360 in stunning 1080p. Okay? Especially with this new monitor I got. So, anyway. Yeah. As you can see, it plays normally, just like it would on an original Xbox. So, pretty much there you go. Now, okay? Alright. Now, you might say, Tony, what about copying files and all that kind of good stuff to the Xbox? Well, I'm going to go through that with you. Alright? As much as it pains me. Because I don't know if this is your first modern console or not. So I'm going to give you instructions, just enough to become dangerous, like I said. Alright, let's say you got a file or something off the internet, like downloadable content or something like that or whatever, and you want to put it on your Xbox, okay? Well, you can copy it from your computer to a formatted FAT32 USB stick, like this right here. This is the most simplest, easiest way to do it if you want. Well, no, it's not simple and easy. It's actually more of a pain in the ass because I have a better way to do this, but for all intents and purposes, if you want to use the file manager on this thing, you can, using a USB stick. Plug the USB stick into the front of the Xbox, okay? Then what I want you to do is I want you to go down to File Manager. Click on it, alright? Now, you'll see two windows here. Now, we can copy from this window to this window, or from this window to this window, okay? Using LB for left shift, which will push everything from this window to this window, or RB, right shift, where you can push from this window to this window. Now, we're gonna go ahead, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna pick our source folder, which is gonna be our USB stick, okay? That's where the file is that you want to put on here. So go to USB stick, okay? Then find your file. I'm just gonna use one for an example right here, okay? Yeah, lots of stuff on here, okay? There we go. We'll use this one right here. That's an old menu of mine, okay? Now look, here's how it works, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna pick HDD1. Okay, now most menus, they all go in the root of the drive right here. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to hit X, bring it over here, hold left LB. Okay, if you notice the arrows coming across here, okay, well that means that it's going to copy it from here to here. And then all we're going to do is just hit A. Okay, and as you can see, files are copied. Okay, and if you notice, there it is right there on HDD1, okay? Now, to delete it, okay, well, if you want to delete it from the hard drive, it's real easy to do. Just hit LB and just hit B. It will ask for confirmation, and then it will perform it. You're done, okay? And you don't need this content database either over here, so we'll delete that too. That was because of freaking FSD with the freaking, with the server going down with the damn artwork and everything else, making me nuts. Alright, but anyway, okay, that's how that works, okay? And you can copy, see, going from here to here. So you can actually put the USB stick over here, if you want, and then you can back out of here and you can put HDD1 here, okay? And then you can copy anything from here to here. See what I'm saying? So it's very, very, you know, you shouldn't have a problem with this, okay? The back buttons rename, I mean, you know, so on and so forth, and all your commands are right here. But when you hit that button, then these commands come into effect, okay? Without that button, just A to select, you know, which will select something, see? I'm saying back, okay? So on and so forth, okay? So there you go. That's how you can copy a file over using the USB stick. Now I'm going to show you a much simpler way, okay? So we'll pull the USB stick out, get out of here and get out of here, okay? Now, if you have a Windows computer or an Android phone, okay, or a Linux computer, okay, it doesn't matter. What I use is, I use a, well, for Windows you can use Xbox 360 Neighborhood, which is a really cool tool. It was made for a dev kit, but it works on RGH, and you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with that thing. Okay, you download the SDK, put it on your computer, and off you go. Alright? Me, I'm a simplistic man. I like FTP, File Transfer Protocol. It works very well. Don't have too many problems out of it, and, you know, this is a decent program. It's been around forever, okay? Now, this thing has already got an FTP server on it, okay? So pretty much it's FTPable, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to use FTP for this. Now, on Android phones, you can go into the Play Store, type in FTP, and all these bunch of clients will pop right up, okay? Just download one of them, put it on there, and it'll work. Linux, FileZilla, same thing, works great. For Windows, WinSCP, works really good, okay? So we're going to use Windows right now, alright? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead. Now, before I do this, remember this IP right here, okay? 192.168.1.16, okay? That's your local area IP. I'm going to close that. We're going to switch over to my computer here, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to run Winscp, okay? Bring this down. I already got it downloaded. It's already on my machine right here, okay? Now it's going to start up, okay? Now here's my hard drive right here with all the stuff that's on, okay, you know? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to select the protocol. We're going to select what? FTP. Not the other ones, but FTP, okay? Host name. This is where we put the IP address in, okay? 192.168.1.16, okay? The port on FTP is always 21, okay? So don't even mess with that, all right? Username is going to be Xbox. Password is going to be Xbox, okay? Login. And here we are. Now, if you notice, here is our directories right here, okay? As you can see, HED1, and there is your emulators, freestyle, games, you know, I mean, here's your games folder right here. And you notice it's loaded with the games and everything else, okay? Very simple file structure, no big deal, okay? Just like your homebrew section, okay? Here's your tools for your homebrew section right there. So on and so forth, okay? OG Xbox games. There's your Halo 2 and Thug right there, okay? See what I'm saying? It's a file structure, alright? Now, there's one thing that I want you to never go into, okay? And that would be Flash. Do not go in. And I'm not talking about flashing people naked or anything like that. I'm talking about the flash of the NAND, okay? Because what's here is everything that this system runs on, okay? Like your FCRT, all that kind of good stuff, okay? RT bin, gamer profile.exe, HUD.exe. You mess around in here, you delete something from here, you're going to be sending it back to me and having to retag the damn thing, and I'm going to have to rewrite the NAND, okay? So, you don't want to do that. So please, for the love of God, stay away from the flash directory. Period. Don't care what anybody tells you, stay away from it. End of story, okay? Now, okay, most of the time you're going to copy files to HED1, like I said, to the root of the folder. So, pretty much it's really easy. Left click and hold, bring it over here, put it here, and pretty much there you go. And there it is. Okay? Real easy. You want to get rid of it? Right click, delete, okay, and it's gone. Okay? Now, that's how FTP works. It's very simple. Very simple. Copy and paste. I mean, it can't get more simple than that. You'll notice here, status FTP is connected. Okay? That's when you know how it's connected to the Xbox. Okay? So if you try to connect and you don't connect to it, well, most likely you typed in the wrong damn IP. Alright? So, anyway, what we'll do now is we will disconnect from this mess here. Yes? And that's it. Now you will notice when I flip back over here, you'll see status idle. So, that's how you work FTP. Alright? It's very simple. Okay? So, listen. Courtney, thank you so much for your business. I greatly do appreciate it, okay? And, you know, like I said, if you need anything, just holler at me, okay? You have my phone number, okay? You know, because that's how I message you through this thing, all right? And, you know, and I'm on Facebook. Look, if you have any problems when you get it or whatever, please message me. I'll be more than happy to help you. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, sometimes it takes me a little bit to answer, but you know my schedule, okay? It's insane, all right? So, you know, it's just the way it is. But thank you so much for your business. Guys, thanks for watching with me. I greatly do appreciate it. You guys are awesome, you know, and I really do appreciate the accolades and everything else, including you, Tyler. You little monkey, you. Aiden, you'll enjoy this, I promise you. You'll have a blast, but it's a lot of fun, okay? That I can tell you. But, listen, Courtney, again, thank you so much. We're shipping it off tomorrow. You have a tracking number by tomorrow evening. Thank you so much. Guys, you all have a good day. Stay safe and everything else. I've got more to build, so you all take it easy, and I'll talk with you soon, okay? Take care, guys. Have a great night.